Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Hands it off. Plows through the defense. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
You know what? Everybody gets energized on the whole football team when you got running backs that fight for extra yards and breaks tackles. It's awesome to watch. Everybody literally gets a little jolt of energy because that guy continues to fight for everything he gets.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. He wants to throw it. Makes the catch, it's Shelton. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing a strike.
Wants to throw one first. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but, man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella and get the 6. Get the pick 6.
2nd and long here. Wants to keep it in the air. Oh, pressure's coming. He's got it down the middle. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Well, you're seeing this offense aggressive here right out of the gate. I don't even know if they're planning on running the football the rest of this game, the way they're throwing it right now. I mean, they're just throwing caution to the wind. And, David, we know it. They've got a lot of confidence in their skill players throwing the ball. And right now, that's been very apparent early.
Well, and now you knock me back on my heels a little bit. Now I'm like, oh, crud, is this their game plan? Is this going to be pass?
Snags it, and there's running room. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the 1st down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
From the gun. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
So far, it's been a rough first drive for this defense, but I tell you what, guys, all can be forgotten if they can bow up and make a stand right here. You got a goal-to-go situation. You know they're going to try to be physical. The field's already shrunk. Get some momentum back right here. Get a big stand.
And he's in. Touchdown, Roadrunners. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. On the move from inside his 5. Oh, the ball's out on the return. And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble.
You know, fumbles really just comes down to luck. Oblong-shaped ball just can bounce any which way whatsoever. An offense right there, very lucky that one went out of bounds.
handoff to the lone back. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Bowling. Rushes on. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Terrible way to start this game if you're on offense. You've given up 2 straight negative plays. You ran the ball on first down for negative yards, and then you take a sack now on second down. That tells me this offensive line has got to wake up. You knew this was physically going to be a challenge, but you've got to get ready to go, and you've got to fire off the ball because going backwards ain't going to get it done.
Out wide left, it's Wade. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
And that's a frustrating drive. Not the drive they were trying to put together. 3 plays, couldn't find a way to break somebody loose. Catching the football, getting tackled. Offense still trying to get in a rhythm, trying to make something happen on their side of the field.
Not a lot of room to field this one. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarmed him under for no gain. The Roadrunner offense on its way out there to open this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Breaks into the open. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And I'm not surprised, right? Like, they go to him again. Last drive, he did an unbelievable job. And if I'm this defense, just keep honing in, right? Like, making sure he has to earn it. Making sure a lot of people get near him. Continue to hit this running back. Try to slow him down and cool him off.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. They'll give it to him again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On play action. Unloads it left. Just excellent technique by this receiver, working the sideline, the great footwork to stay in bounds.
When you're a quarterback and you throw a comeback route, you really trust your wide receiver, and he's going to do what he's supposed to do. Obviously, all the way out towards the sideline, making it look like he's running way down the field. Nice connection between quarterback and wide receiver.
And the Roadrunners will snap it on 1st and 10. They're going to test the right side with this one.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Might as well run him again. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The Roadrunners come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Motion from the wideout. Trying to slip through and pick it up. Nowhere to go on that one. He's going to lose 5.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Gets drilled as he throws. The big pressure on fourth down, and they'll get it back.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Dropping back, it's Bowling. Rush right in his face. Got his man downfield. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Hand off from the shotgun. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Defense not showing press coverage. Unloads to the wideout. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Coverage unit all over him, stopped immediately. The Roadrunner offense on its way out there to open this drive. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and the rush will get to him at the 25.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
And it's the Roadrunners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He's going to change things up against this defensive look.
Red 54, red 54. Ready, go.
2nd down, going to throw it. He unleashes a long one. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots. You soften up the coverage. You get those safeties playing deep. And that's going to open up your running game later on.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. It's complete to the right. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Roadrunners will hustle to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They're trying to get the receiver on a drag route and work him through all the bodies in traffic, but there's just too much happening. I don't think he saw the throw real well, and it falls incomplete.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Got there right as the ball did, jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Roadrunners! He got loose, and it was lights out after that. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with a scintillating 52-yard jaunt to the house. He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Drops back. It's Smoley. Unloads in the nick of time.
Tell you what, it's so nice to speed that clock up with the quarterback. Hit him early, hit him often. Those shots start to add up. That thing comes out all over the place.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Selling the fake. Left side is Gilbert.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. Right at the line. Still on his feet at the 35. Running wide open down the gut of the field. He's at the 10. Touchdown. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive.
Set to kick it off.
Looking for blockers. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The open this drive. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Eight-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. The give. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
And you want consistency from your quarterback, man. You don't want the up and down. You don't want the roller coaster. And last week, man, you had the highs of highs. And now this week, just off. He's all over the place. He's not completing the ball at a high percentage. And you just want to find some middle ground and some consistency so this offense can find out exactly who they are and build it consistently.
Right back to the air on second and 10. He's got it inside the 25. He is in. Touchdown, Roadrunners.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Three tight ends in the formation on first and 10. They'll run it. At the 35, he's got room. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And a first down for the offense.
So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw. It's Bowling. Makes the grab. It's a fumble. And the fumble is going to go out of bounds, and the offense will maintain possession.
Ooh, offense really lucky there. Ball on the ground. Everybody's trying to make a scramble for it, and it just goes out of bounds. So the offense lucky to maintain possession.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They'll need a bunch on second down. From the gun, running back on the move. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Third and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. Hey, 50 ball, and he just out-fought the defender and made the catch.
Yeah, I think if you're on offense right now, you're thinking, I don't know if our defense can stop them. They couldn't do it the last drive out. We're down a lot on the scoreboard right now, so we need to score touchdowns every time we have the ball. That was a big play for them, but they got to cap this thing off.
Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, ready. Ready, fire. Check. Go.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
Once you start getting closer to the end zone, you start bringing in more big bodies, right? They're going to run the football more. The field shrinks. I can run different coverages, but really nice job saying, that's fine. You bring in the big bodies. I'm going to toss the ball in the perimeter for a nice positive gain.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Right back to the well. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
3rd and 4. Looking to throw, it's Boley. He wants it all. And that ball is hauled in the end zone, but he is just out of bounds. It'll be incomplete.
On that 3rd down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now...
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And they finished with a bang, a 71-yard scoring strike.
Number 94, set to kick off.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. That's the kind of play that energizes the entire team. 96 yards, he took it back for the touchdown. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Give to the back. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Turning it on. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air, it's Boley. Under pressure. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He hurls one deep down the left side. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Tried to find some running room, but there was none to be had, and he's well short. It'll be 4th and 5. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We begin with a look at Illinois taking on the number 13 team, the USC Trojans. And it's the Illini looking to come out on top in what has been a high-scoring affair. And I love that neither team fears this moment. Gotta see which defense is able to make a stand. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC.
First play of this drive. Makes the grab. At the 45 on his way. Defense caught out of position. And they get him down finally at the 38.
At the 38-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Caught in the backfield. It's Wade. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field, and nowadays you even start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. They believe they can run right here. There he goes. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Moving the pocket, it's Boley. Out wide left, it's Sims. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Came up just inches short on 1st down. Now just a few links to go here on 2nd. Working the ground game. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down for this offense.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the 1st down and get the sticks moving.
From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
I don't know how the defense allowed that guy to get so wide open. Obviously, he's got tons of speed. We know that. But you've got to key on him and at least have 2 people running with him deep down the field. That time, that must have been a coverage bust because he was way too open.
2nd and long here. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Whoops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. About to snap it for the 7th time on this drive, and they need 7 on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Boley. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect their quarterback a little bit better.
Number 94, set to kick this one.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Roadrunner offense on its way out there to open this drive. I know they've put up really good numbers on offense, but, David, they're starting to feel a little game pressure right now.
Exactly. That scoreboard's starting to get a...
Wide open on the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
That is such great discipline by this defense. Bootleg is misdirection, right? Like showing something going the other way, roll the quarterback out. But when you read it and you see it and you don't bite on the other direction, you can make big plays, and the defense comes up with the big sack.
The Roadrunners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Makes the catch down the right side. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
Man, I love this offensive approach, man. All gas, no brakes. You got the lead, so what? Continue to do what you do. Find those one-on-one situations and continue to stay aggressive.
And it's the Roadrunners. Will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for the edge. He'll toss it. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great second down opportunity.
6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Rides to the back. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
And the Roadrunners pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Trying to get the corner. He'll pitch it. They're able to keep him from scoring as he's guided out of bounds at the 5.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk gain. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays too.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll move the wide receiver. And down goes the quarterback, but there are penalty flags on the field. Let's see what the call is. The Roadrunners are threatening on 1st and goal. They're going to run it. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Roadrunners! A great catch and run for 6. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and the score is 35-17. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Boley. Stands in and takes the hit. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Bringing it back.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
They'll leave it with the lone back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Fires left. What a job to lay out and make the catch. You know why he's piling up all these yards, David? Because the receivers won't let the ball hit the ground.
You remember that Jameis Winston game we called on a Thursday night? The ball didn't even hit the ground, did it?
It did not. 2 incomplete passes caught out of bounds. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. The throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. Back open in the middle. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Well, a great job making the tackle there. Now setting up 3rd down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Roadrunners! And the pummeling has started.
And remember back, guys, the defense gives them the short field, and the offense takes care of business. And now building this lead and really putting pressure on the other side. The offense on the other side is going to have to get pass happy. So dial up that nickel, dial up that dime, get that pass defense ready.
And the extra point is good. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one.
Number 95, set to advance on the football.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line. And
hey, bro, you ain't have to do that little glitchy kick, bro. You see my shit fucked up, bro. Like, I'm picking a regular kickoff and no line up like that. I see you out here, though. You should.
They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Trying to establish the run. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Churns into the pile. Crosses the 35. He's into the open down the middle. Running inside the 20. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. They're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. The Roadrunner offense on its way out there to open this drive. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Quarterback signaling to his guys. The fake and wants to throw. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Fires on the move. He's open on the right. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on first down. Quick catch. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. Long way to go on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Fires to the middle. Between the hashes, it's Shelton. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. And it's the Roadrunners have their offense in high gear. Snap on first down, wants to throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the wideout. Left side is Shelton. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. And the Roadrunners trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Looking to throw again. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Roadrunners! And the route is on. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
I got to be honest, as a guy that used to play for Steve Spurrier, I never have a problem watching offenses continue throwing the ball when they've got a big lead. And that's what we've seen in this one. They're way up on the scoreboard. This coach is still letting this guy chuck the rock. That now his 5th passing touchdown, and I believe you keep throwing it until the defense proves they can stop you.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Looking for a man. It's Boley. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it. Hits the afterburners. The 10. And he's in for the score. Touchdown. They'll try to tack one more on their score. Smashes it through for the PAT. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that.
Number 94, set to kick off.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Roadrunner offense on its way out there to open this drive. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
The Roadrunners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down to the air. Turns it upfield. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one.
Well, one thing you got to say about this guy is he's very, very poised. He knew he had that defender bearing down on him. He got hit right as he threw it. Still, though, it didn't affect his accuracy. Nice job getting that completion.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They're all over him. And he gets it away.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
And it's the Roadrunners. Send out the punt unit. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. Taken down right away. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. From the gun, the running back has it. Breaks into the open.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Back to throw. It's Bowling. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And this is always the time in the game where coaches are absolutely watching. Like, which one of my guys mail it in and quit? And if you're the quarterback, man, you've been sacked a few times, you've turned the football over. Like, continue to play, find some ways to maybe get a few first downs and make something positive happen.
He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Fresh set of downs going up top. A shot toward the end zone. Makes the catch and gets the score. PAT unit on the field. Bangs it through for an extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cover the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass.
Number 94, set to kick off.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets a block. He'll bring it back out to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds there. The Roadrunner offense on its way out there to open this drive. There's a little game pressure on these guys right now. The run has turned this into a ball game again, and now they need to put together a drive here. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. This time they'll throw it. Unleashes it. Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snags it. And he's got plenty for the first down, and now they'll have a chance to get their thoughts together coming out of the 2-minute timeout. And the Roadrunners come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Across the 35. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. The Roadrunners come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll run it to keep the clock moving.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a 3rd down.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick give. They stop him right there. They tried to convert with the run, and the defense was up for the challenge.
Yeah, and really good 3rd down situational defense. You know it's 3rd and long. You know the pass play's coming. Defense was ready. Nice job forcing the 4th down.
So how good you feeling right now if you're on offense in this situation? You want to just play conservative? You want to punt it over and let your defense finish out the game? Or do you trust your quarterback to go make a play and win the game right now?
Bruh.
Well,
Bruh.
case out there today. We thought it would be a
Bruh.
high-scoring game.